Good morning, guys. This is Mel Mystique from Food Fun, and I just wanted to share with you what I've been doing with my squashes on my pallet board. This is my pallet board. I used it last year, and basically, I just wanted to share this with you guys. If you recall, when I initially shared the beginning stage of my 2014 garden, um, I had all these squashes in these containers, and I was determined not to really transplant them out because I know that once I put them in the open soil, what was going to happen is that they were going to be eaten up by worms and stuff. I've had that experience, so I didn't really want to risk that. But it still wasn't doing well in the container, so what I decided to do was to put them on this pallet board. And I was a bit hesitant because I'm thinking, okay, these are big plants. Last year, if you recall, I did have like um, microgreens on there, like arugula. They did very well on here. I did have some kale and some collards. They did okay. I think those plants, because they're bigger in root, they actually need more space for the roots. So not necessarily the best here, but microgreens are definitely excellent for pallet vertical gardens. And so when thinking about doing the squashes here, I'm thinking, okay, it is a risk, but I did it, and it looks as if everything is just doing great. I mean, if you look at the plants, I mean, they're green. You should have seen them initially. They were coming out of this. These, I'm just kind of babying them back to health. I got some compost and some, horse manure, and I'm trying to get it back, those back on track, and they're coming. So I'm not even worried about them. I think the problem was they had just too much in the one containers. So that's what I've been doing here with my vertical pallet board. I've been using it for my squash, and hopefully I'll get some squash from it. Don't ask me what type of squashes these are. I'm not sure. It could be acorn squash. It could be butternut squash. It could be pumpkin. I have no clue. I just know that they're squashes. Oh, and look here, guys. This is my sweet potatoes. I had two sweet potato plants. There's a small one under there, and then there's this one. I think, yeah, you can see the ends to indicate a new plant right here. So yeah, I put them in the bucket, and they seem to be doing well. These are just like this. That's okra. They were eaten up, but I'm not worried about that. Um, that's not important. And I have a few tomatoes on the side here. I mean, I have so many tomatoes. If there's anyone who's close by who needs tomatoes, who lives close by to me, you're welcome to get some plants. I really don't eat tomatoes, but I happen to have a lot of plants because I had seeds and I just planted them. Just for the fun of it. That's what we do. So anyway, this is the back of the pallet here. Um, and look how this thing is running. It's ready to take off. And it might spread in the yard, but at least, I don't feel too bad because I'm not really using the yard as an area, at least this section of the yard, to garden. So hopefully it doesn't do too bad, but just enough. So I have it running down here. So yeah, so that's it, guys. I just wanted to share that with you. This is again, Mel from Food Fun, sharing vertical pallet gardening. This is an idea that you guys can try. If it works for you, that would be awesome. If not, it was still fun. After all, we are a part of Food Fun. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.